unprecedented, unprecedented. An unprecedented increase in the use of the word unprecedented. And an unprecedented emphasis on the word unprecedented. And an unprecedented timelessness of the word unprecedented. Unprecedented, unprecedented, unprecedented. Unprecedented. Unprecedented here, unprecedented now. Unprecedented moment, unprecedented gathering. Unprecedented situation, unprecedented incident. Unprecedented event, unprecedented expectations and unprecedented accidents. Unprecedented crisis. Unprecedented times, unprecedented measures, unprecedented modes, unprecedented models, unprecedented market reactions, unprecedented budget gaps, unprecedented downturns, unprecedented damages, unprecedented prospects, unprecedented polls, unprecedented shortages, unprecedented scarcity, unprecedented season, unprecedented year, unprecedented projections, unprecedented predictions, unprecedented winter, unprecedented spring, unprecedented summer, unprecedented autumn, unprecedented winter, unprecedented spring, unprecedented summer, unprecedented autumn, unprecedented winter, unprecedented spring, unprecedented summer, unprecedented autumn, unprecedented winter, unprecedented, unprecedented. Unprecedented. Unprecedented challenges, unprecedented choices, unprecedented risks, unprecedented riots, unprecedented protests, unprecedented outages, unprecedented marches, unprecedented uprisings, unprecedented strikes, unprecedented disobedience, unprecedented unrest, unprecedented strategies, unprecedented looting, unprecedented plans, unprecedented cuts, unprecedented attacks, unprecedented drills, unprecedented offence, unprecedented destruction, unprecedented coordination, unprecedented action, unprecedented sacrifices, unprecedented losses, unprecedented levels. Unprecedented levels of production, unprecedented levels of corruption, unprecedented levels of child poverty, unprecedented levels of microplastics and ultrafine particles and forever chemicals, unprecedented levels of high demand, unprecedented levels of domestic abuse, unprecedented levels of toxicity, unprecedented levels of unemployment, unprecedented levels of insecurity, unprecedented levels of emergency support, unprecedented levels of stress and unprecedented levels of anxiety, unprecedented levels of unprecedented, unprecedented. Unprecedented. Unprecedented news, unprecedented headlines, unprecedented reactions, unprecedented revelations, unprecedented reports, unprecedented leaks, unprecedented statements, unprecedented disagreements, unprecedented evidence, unprecedented warnings, unprecedented visibility invisibility, unprecedented criticisms, unprecedented claims, unprecedented science, unprecedented data, unprecedented numbers. Unprecedented number of cases, unprecedented number of calls, unprecedented number of crossings, unprecedented number of casualties, unprecedented number of victims, unprecedented number of visitors, unprecedented number of shareholders, unprecedented number of initiatives, unprecedented number of infections, unprecedented number of detections, unprecedented number of detentions, unprecedented number of disappearances, unprecedented number of deaths, unprecedented numbers, unprecedented, unprecedented. Unprecedented. Unprecedented launches, unprecedented progress, unprecedented heat, unprecedented energy, unprecedented erosion, unprecedented cold, unprecedented customers, unprecedented temperatures, unprecedented trends, unprecedented rainfall, unprecedented growth, unprecedented drought, unprecedented deals, unprecedented snowfall, unprecedented bonuses, unprecedented wildfires, unprecedented floods, unprecedented gains, unprecedented storms, unprecedented prosperity, unprecedented emissions, unprecedented melting, unprecedented deals, unprecedented warming, unprecedented waste. Unprecedented. Unprecedented service disruption, unprecedented distribution problems, unprecedented price hikes, unprecedented power cuts, unprecedented expense, unprecedented exposure, unprecedented effects, unprecedented scale, unprecedented sales, unprecedented setbacks, unprecedented costs, unprecedented chaos, unprecedented prices, unprecedented acceleration, unprecedented inflation, unprecedented imperative, unprecedented need, unprecedented famine, unprecedented fall, unprecedented decline, unprecedented distress, unprecedented disaster, unprecedented surge, unprecedented rush, unprecedented rate, unprecedented rise, unprecedented turmoil, unprecedented collapse. Unprecedented. Unprecedented move, unprecedented movement, unprecedented motion, unprecedented mission, unprecedented mobilization, unprecedented developments, unprecedented discovery, unprecedented opportunity, unprecedented technology, unprecedented instability, unprecedented experiment, unprecedented excitement, unprecedented advance, unprecedented resignation, unprecedented resolve, unprecedented solutions, unprecedented success, unprecedented speed, unprecedented noise, unprecedented momentum, unprecedented volatility, unprecedented tension, unprecedented threat. Unprecedented this, unprecedented that, unprecedented now, unprecedented then, unprecedented millions, unprecedented billions, unprecedented eons, unprecedented dawn, unprecedented light, unprecedented beginning, unprecedented becoming, unprecedented longing, unprecedented feeling, unprecedented beauty, unprecedented vastness, unprecedented void, unprecedented, unprecedented wonder, unprecedented unprecedented future, unprecedented passing, unprecedented frame, unprecedented extinction, unprecedented, unprecedented you and unprecedented I, unprecedented us, unprecedented dusk, unprecedented, unprecedented dearth, unprecedented lack, unprecedented, unprecedented fading, unprecedented, unprecedented end. Unprecedented, 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 but expected.